Welcome to Design Time, where I believe that design is everywhere and in all things. And I'm going to go through my magical little treasure chest here, and I'm going to pick some things at random, like I would if I was going to your house and I was using the things you already have and I added some stuff in. So I'm going to, at random, pick these paint colors. Oh, purple. Okay. I'm going to go into my small stuff drawer. Let's get a zoom in on the small stuff here. And I'm just going to pick some things at random. And now I'm going to go into my chair section and just grab a few chairs. Oh, this one wants to come too. And then I'm going to grab something here that says, oh, these are lights. Okay, two more things. Design time. Big stuff. Okay, let's get some big stuff here. Two big things. And then full rooms. So let's get a zoom in here. I'm just gonna pull one of these, which is like a full room. So as you can see, I just randomly went into my drawers and I'm gonna close. Okay. This is design time. So here we go. Just randomly pick some of these paint colors. So I'll pull those out. We got this tub. Got this interesting bedroom. We got, ooh, a little bar area. I think this could be a condo. If we've got all these elements, we could have a little condo vibe here. Interesting. Look at this. A very cool, interesting, fun chair. That could be the patio. We got some lights. Oh, this is a neat chair. Interesting. Oh, this is, look, cool chairs. We got a table. What's this? Oh, that's nothing. This is a gray chair. Okay. We might have too many chairs here and we have a light. Okay, so already I'm starting to feel like this is a story of a condo. Maybe it's a like 600 square foot condo. And it'll have all the elements in it. So we have our bed, which feels very traditional. We have our kitchen, and we have a tub. So let's pretend that this homeowner has come to the table with more traditional like things, but they're moving into a space that's a little bit more modern. And we have some fun, playful elements, which I think we could include in what some may call the patio or the balcony. Then we have like modern chairs like this. So I think what I'm gonna do here is stick with a more monochromatic story. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get started. So let's pretend we come to the table and the client tells me that they really like purple. Maybe that's what the story is here. The story is unfolding that the client likes purple and they come to the table with all kinds of more traditional items and hits of modern. So it's a traditional modern blend. And I have to make sense and create a personality from something like this. So the very first thing I will start doing is finding things that could bridge the gap between modern and traditional. I love the idea that if this condo comes with something modern like this, there are fun touches that we could do with just textures and colors that could really mix things up. So out of the gate, out of my own little pile, I pulled out this Christy Stafford fabric. So it's got purple in it, but it also has some modern bits that I think could go really well on this traditional stuff and introduce a color story. So what I will do is show a client something like this and get a field test on, do you like the energy of something like this and what would we do with it? Additionally, picking from this colorway, I'm not going to go so perfect into what these colors are. I might just go a tad outside of it So with these purples, we have all kinds of options. We can do a gray purple, but I want to do something a little dustier, something in here that looks like a cool gray purple, so that there is purple in the space if a client loves purple, but it's not going to interfere. So we also can see that we have more traditional touches like this, but I think something like this, tables like this, all these elements look kind of cool with something a little bit more painterly and a little bit more free-flowing, because everything else has structure. So how my brain works is I want to add something in the mix that kind of is counter to what's happening, so that it gives what's happening in the space a little personality. So with these elements, I say we can create a space. Now, normally I would tell you what space we were doing out of the gate, but I didn't this time, so I get free will. So let's just say this is an open area concept, and potentially, you know, you can walk through the door and it's all here. That might be the move. I love the idea that when you walk in, we have options to do some kind of, like, maybe it's this cool situation that's a kitchen / storage with a island that turns into a step down sort of eating bar. And I like the idea that this whole thing could wrap. So when you first walk in, this could be a bank of cupboards where you're doing storage and storing personal effects. And then this whole area is the kitchen. And then this is where we can do those cool seats. Maybe this is all open glass back here, so it just bumps right in perfectly. And this is the kitchen island. So that's what this is. That could be this area here. And then we have more of like a bathroom story. So maybe the bed is here, and we have a cool open concept bathtub situation going on. So you see the bed, but remember this is all windows. And off the back, this could be the fun balcony where, you know, you're seeing the chairs. So balcony. And maybe it's going to be kind of cool for us to stick like a light like this, a little bit more modern, over the bed here. So this is the bed. This is the tub. And we got this light, so maybe this is the entrance light here. And then in this area, maybe we can have some fun. So maybe this is a zone where we can have a table. And maybe these are the cool chairs that go with the table. Feels very masculine to me. And I also think it'd be fun. So what we're going to play with here is all tones of gray, white, black, maybe a little bit of beige. And then we're going to bring in this like misty purple color and a really fun fabric. This fabric can also be a wallpaper. And then with that, I actually might take tones from in here and in this rusty color and add in area rugs and add in different things. So this here ended up just being a really cool, this is a vanity, this is a tub, we hang the light over here. Maybe this is a fun little loungy situation here when you first come in. Bed, end tables, chairs, bathroom. This can be a closet, vanity. I like the idea that this place feels very built in. So this is the vanity with the mirror, and maybe we have another mirror here. Tub can kind of be freestanding in this area. Cool lounge chair. We have a light in the entrance. Maybe we ground it with a carpet. And that's how I would probably play with these elements and turn this into a really cool studio place. Finding a favorite color or a color that a client falls in love with, using these neutral elements to make it make sense, and then introducing a cool fabric just to kind of take the temperature of my client and see how we can take something like this and build out a story. And if you're missing the color in this story, This is probably where I would go with it. Maybe this is more of the rusty color. Bring in more of like the camel vibe, the dark colors, because knowing that our entire thing is going to be very monochromatic, I want to maybe do a bit of a fall color scheme in here, just to pick up something that makes it feel more alive and gives our gray baseline a little something extra. So that's the story. Here are the colorways that I would probably play with. And I think it works really well with something like this. This might need to be toned down to this a little bit more, but I'm just working with the markers I have. But yeah, keeping all of our big elements, very basic colors, and then frosting these things in by way of paint, paper, carpets, and fabric. Design time! Oh, I also forgot 2 elements. So I want to just interject that if we like these chairs better with that table, we can. I just more enjoyed the upholstery because I thought the upholstery made it feel more cozy. So these chairs could obviously go anywhere. Maybe this is just a standalone chair that heads over here into the bedroom. And the other thing I just wanted to say was this was a part of it too. And I just think this is a really cool styling item. Again, that like plays with the seriousness of the space, and that's why I would do something more fun. Okay, I'm gonna quit explaining myself. These are our elements. Things don't always have to make sense in order to go together. They could literally just be what they are and totally tell an interesting story. And that is today's design time.